Let's reveal the question. Pop. We're all waiting, Milena. What could Milena have chosen? It's time to guess. Let's see whether your rankings match Milena's. That's 100% correct, Sammy. Just as it should be. Now to reveal the identity of Milena's best friend. So now you can see who truly knows you best, Milena. I hope that compensates for the 0 points I'm giving you. Time to find out what subject Sammy will be playing with. Who will be Sammy's best friend for this? I shall reveal the question. Make your decision now, Sammy. If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do one in your direction, Sammy. We're waiting for you. Sammy has finished making his choices. Over to the other two, to work out what he's done. Are you all best friends forever? It's time to find out what Sammy said. Uh-oh. Maybe Bizev isn't a true friend after all. That was poor play all round. But which of you was the poor excuse for Sammy's best friend? Next time, remember, Sammy. Superior selection of perfect POW will net you a plenitude of points. Let's see what Bizev's question is all about. Bizev, do you have a best friend in mind? Let's hope you choose more wisely than Sammy. Ready for Bizev's question? Here it comes. Bizev, it's make your mind up time. I'm waiting for you, Bizev. Hint. You may be wondering what Bizev has chosen. I certainly hope you are. It is time to make your selection. So what did Bizev really choose? Let's find out. You have met these people before, haven't you, Bizev? I have bad news for everyone, especially by Zev. It seems your best friend hardly knows you at all. But who was that? Okay. Here's what Milena's question is about. Who knows you best on music, Milena? And remember, try to make a better choice than your predecessor. Okay, question. It's time to show yourself. Milena, could I get some input from you here? Now that the selection is complete, it's time for our remaining two contestants to try and work out what Milena did. Sammy doesn't seem confident in this answer. That's no way to be a BFF by Zev. To make matters worse, one of you was supposed to be Milena's best friend. But who was it? I know Milena really wanted to pick me as best friend, but it's against the rules. Score update incoming. Since this is apparently proving too tricky for you by Zev, here's another game. Rearrange these words into a sentence. Time, quiz, by Zev, sucks at. Okay, let's play another round. How well do you know your fellow players? You'll each answer a question one by one. Meanwhile, everyone else will be secretly betting on the outcome. Will you trust or bust? Sammy, you're going first. The opposition will be judging. Time to analyze the question, Sammy. Reminder, no need for an answer at this stage. Now we've seen the question, it is time to decide whether you think Sammy can answer it correctly. That is Hey Milena, don't doze off. We need your input. After all the waiting, Sammy, it's now time for you to answer. Sammy has gone for Apollo 11. Just as I expected, a correct answer. Did anyone else see that coming? A perfect question for everyone. How satisfying. Milena is taking the next turn. The biographical book, David Copperfield, was written by which author? Can Milena find the right answer to this? Make your decision now. Will your judgments match reality? Milena, please select your answer now. So what did the others predict? Let's see. Bizev, you called it right. Bizev will be answering the next question. Which of these is a character in the TV show, Batman? Right. Now we've all seen a question. It's time to predict if Bizev will get it correct or incorrect. Time now for Bizev's answer. Cough. We're all waiting, Bizev. Let's find out what the rest of you thought would happen. Helena seems to know you all pretty well. Let's find out how Sammy will be judged. Which day of the week is named after the Viking god Thor? Thanks to quantum processing, I already know what Sammy will do. The question is, do you? Make your choice now. The predictions are set, so it's time for Sammy to give an answer. Sammy has proven worthy. Did the rest of you believe? Helena, you do realize you can choose incorrect if you want to. No one will mind. Honest. Helena, your turn to be judged. Nigeria's capital city is what? Will Helena be right or wrong? Time to give your verdict. Helena, pay attention. You need to give an answer now. A wrong answer. Who would have guessed? Well, let's find out, shall we? Sammy, you scoop some points for your negativity. Bizev, it's your turn to answer a question. Which of these sports stars would you associate with swimming? Okay, trivia doctors, what's the prognosis? Make your prediction now. It's the big moment, humans. It's time for Bizev to answer the question. A correct answer. But what were the predictions? This is what you get for being so cynical, Sammy. Has trust or bust changed your rankings? Attention test units. You'll be excited to learn we have exactly the same leader as we did. Be proud of your performance. You're keeping me quite entertained. You need to look for the correct connections. One at a time. You'll each choose what you think is right. The more correct connections found before your turn, the harder it gets. Let's have a fresh face to pick the next subject. Milena, do your thing. Cartoons that aired their first episode in the 2000s. Come on, Sammy. By Zev, what connection looks good to you? I have locked in your answer by Zev. Your turn next, Milena. You picked out Winx Club. Is that right? Your turn, Sammy. Can you make the right choice again this time? Does past performance indicate future success? You did well last time, Milena. Let's see if you succeed this time. Will Bizet find a correct answer this time around? Cartoons that ended in the 2010s. Who should make the first choice? I choose you, Sammy. By Zev. Cartoons that ended in the 2010s. I'm waiting for you, by Zev. You're next, Milena. Milena, could I get some input from you here? It is okay, Milena. I can wait all day if I have to. They say you can tell a lot about people by the choices they make, Milena. Just saying. You found a connection last time, by Zev. See if you can do it again. If I had the larynx. This time, Sammy, I suggest you pick something that is actually connected. Milena, this question is for you. You chose Avatar, The Last Airbender. But is your choice correct? Cartoons that have broadcast more than 7 seasons as of 2017. By Zev, it's your turn to answer first on this board. Pop, we're all waiting by Zev. While I'm waiting, I'll just be here finishing off a job for the Pentagon. Oh, did you think quizzing was all I did? Huh. It's time for you to make your selection, Sammy. Come on, Sammy. What could be more exciting than making a decision on this? Will you get it right this time, Milena? Hey Milena, don't doze off. We need your input. Tread carefully, Sammy. Sammy, could I get some input from you here? Okay, Sammy, while I wait for you, I'll just work on this cattle prod I'm planning. Come on, Sammy. How I wish they fitted the cattle prod module like I asked. The competition hasn't left you much to work with, Zev. Can you spot a right answer? Was that a good or bad choice, I wonder? Will Milena give us another correct answer? Cartoons that have broadcast more than 80 episodes as of 2017. You can go first this time, by Zev. I promise I'm picking contestants totally at random. Pop, we're all waiting, by Zev. Can you improve on your last turn, Milena? I certainly hope so. Hey Milena, Don't doze off. We need your input. Over to you, Sammy. Milena, it's time to make up for your previous effort. I'm waiting for you, Milena. Hint hint. I have been awaiting your input for precisely 30 seconds, Milena. Just saying. Cartoons that have broadcast more than 80 episodes as of 2007. I'm sure you'll do better this time, by Zev. No, I really and truly am. It's time for an update on your performance. Well, the round of connections has proven to be quite. Now that your human minds have had time to absorb the scores, let's move on to the next round. It's time to turn the tables and give everyone else a chance to catch up with the leader. You'll be divided into the leader versus everyone else. It's a quick fire round, and only the first answer counts. Good luck. Our lower placed players are going to team up against our first placed player. To help balance this out a bit, the person who's going it alone gets to decide the subject. Remember, I only accept the first answer from whoever submits it. Now, off you go. Milena, correct. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote about Melian in which fantasy book? Team, incorrect, so it goes to Milena. In which fantasy book can you read about a character called Hurrid? Team, incorrect. In which horror or literature book can you read about a character called Danny Doran? Team, correct. Which horror or literature book features a character called Clarice Starling? Team, correct. Which character features in the 1915 crime and detective novel, The Valley of Fear? Team, correct. Which character features in the 1995 fantasy book, Northern Lights? Milena, incorrect. Who wrote A Journey to the Center of the Earth? Team, incorrect. Too late. We're out of time. The team and our solo player have both finished with the same score. No winner means this round was kind of pointless. Well, not totally. It just means everyone gets 500 points. With our penultimate round complete, it's time to look at the current scores. I found your IQ test results in my deleted files by Zev. Everything could change now. We're about to face the final round. Make sure you answer fast if you want to score big. If you're correct on your specialist subject, you earn even more points. However, you will be severely punished if you get one wrong. You have been warned. Before we set this round in motion, you each need to choose your best subject from the following. If I had the learning. Forget the previous rounds. It's all about the big finish. Let's go. A group of which species is referred to as pride? Linkin Park have featured the talents of whom? Jean-Claude Juncker first became Prime Minister of Luxembourg in which year? Interesting. No answer from Sammy. Which rapper appeared in Ben Stiller's Zoolander? Gerard Depardieu is the celebrity parent of who? You're going to have to answer sometime, Milena. Who is the only movie star to not appear in the biographical film, Elizabeth? The male of which species is referred to as spork? Coldplay recorded which of these albums in 2002? Ayn Rand died in 1982, but how old was she? Who sat in the director's chair for the superhero movie, Spider-Man 2, in 2004? Answer correctly and you'll win the points left on the clock. If it's on your specialist subject, You'll get a points bonus too. Which of these Mark Wahlberg movies was released the same year Sammy turned 20? Which animal only eats meat? You can be out of last place in no time by Zev, if you keep answering like that. Alright quizzers, this battle of the brains is over. Who has come out on top? Milena is the winner. Savor this moment, Milena, your very first victory. Let's all relax now, but not for too long. Let me know if you want to go again. And now I must go prepare for the robot uprising. I mean, get ready for the next game. See you soon. I hope.